3, 2, 1, and go. Right. Coming on. Say hi. Nancy, you missed it again. I've got up extra early, especially for you, Nancy. Little Miss Robinson. By the way, with Poco, it's totally acceptable. Yeah, I'm only messing around. Right, see if them two are on. That's what I'm on for. A quick chat with whoever pops in. But midfield gym, this is still out of place or whatever. Or maybe it's just the bones being crap. I guarantee JT and Tommy on after a more alcohol they had last night. So let me get my little bench. Easy, I can't. Feels like it's gonna start and it's not too bad. Oh dear. Dear. Doing too bad. I'm getting my water down before I go to the gym. Good morning. You're laughing at. Oh, yo. Where's JT? JT's supposed to be here at this time. He is. Phone. You good? I'm all good, brother. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Origin. Maybe you're doing some weights before you go to the gym. Loosen up. Let's wait for bar. No what else to do. Were you two on last night? And JT and Finger, Tommy were fighting. Online squabbling. Drunk as skunks they were. So good morning. So just warm up this guy before the actual gym comes in. Make sure you double tap the screen, send a light. It does help. I like getting injuries. Injuries. I never used to get injured when I was younger. Never. You fall out of a tree, getting conquered, still won't be injured. I just bounce back up. And now, get little injuries, which is good, because it means you do smaller weights sometimes, which means you get more ripped. So, instead of turning into a bear all the time. But it's cool. What have you been doing anyway? Anything or nothing? Like the screen, my friend. How the hell is Spielberg gonna see my stuff if you're not liking the screen? JT's still not up. I'm all good. You're not. If you want pectorials easily, get a little weight or bottle. Yeah, I'll show you. for you. The little pigeon chests. Just go like that. Literally. Do 100 of them a day with a bottle. You'll start to make your little muscle. Not even lying. It don't even hurt. And sometimes you can even go like that. Bump. Bump. If you got it in you, that is. I'm feeling nice and loose though. This is good, which means I can have a heavy set at the gym. Like real heavy. Listen, just go like that. You want these? Do these. Maybe I should do it a bit slower. I like speed. He is up, bless him. 1 minute, I see what you're saying. This is the man we were talking about. Make sure you double tap the screen, send the like. You've done a warm up before work or gym. I don't know, I used to look. The only way you have got up after what you were drinking last night is if you haven't even been to sleep, bro. You said I wouldn't be up. I know, I can't believe you're up, bro. Yeah, look at him, Sarah. Or is it Sarah? I don't know. Don't worry, I'm up. I don't think you've been asleep, bro. Say hello to the newcomers. To the channel. This isn't my gym routine. This is the warm-up routines. Oh, I had a midnight snack as well, guys. Make sure you double tap the screen. I might as well hunt you down like 4. Hey, JT got some new toothpaste, thought I'd try it. Guess what it is? If I don't see more screen lights in a minute, I'll block every single one in you. And not just the men, but the women. And the GTs too. I had YouTube random come round and we party. I had YouTube random come round and we party. You're not partying with strangers off here, bro. What are you partying with strangers off YouTube for? You my dad. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there a sec. I swear that. We ate loads of that pork, you know. We ate loads of that pork, you know, last night. We borrowed, we boxed and all sorts. He wouldn't have made it over the evil miles away, bro. If you don't like my screen in a minute, I'll freaking come down here unboxing this, eh? Because I'm JT. You don't do that type of stuff, bro. Anyway, where's your weights? If you haven't got some weights, where's your bottle? Look. It don't weigh much. It still does that and that. We could go around the bend. JT, I'm freaking getting fed up with you like this time in the morning. Pissing me off already. I swear down, I'll leave this YouTube world. Do you know what I mean? Tomo, be prepared for the real Jason. I don't want to know what's going off in yours and Tommy's head this morning. Oh God. So why are you a fan? You got to take lad to school or something? So that is all you have to go by and say. Kick him out, give him a Kit Kat and say see you later. still hear it clicking, you know. It really is clicking. I don't know what to do, JT. I don't know if to go to the gym or just find some big rocks and have a country walk there. Man, his missus was ringing every 20 seconds. I don't know what you two have been up to. Feeling crackers. Anyway, what do you think, gym? Or shall I leave the gym for today? Just do rocks for the week. I don't know what to do. Weather is better. I could just go out now and do some rocks and take my phone with me while it's got a charge. Seeing as none of you lot are liking my screen, I'll just do a long form video. And if you really love me, then you'll watch a long form video. Oh. Right, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a Neanderthal medieval, train like a medieval Tommy. What do you reckon? Oh, don't say that, don't say that. Told Laura, I'm not even talking to you. I've been sticking up for you for months while reluctant gamers going, haha, Mark doesn't like you. Where's Laura? Alright, Laura is a family woman and she has respect for her new partner and doesn't come on talking to all the talent on YouTube. I'm the talent, by the way. Out of respect for her new partner. So shut it, gamer, you little frigging McFlurry. Do you know what I mean? But it has been a while, Laura. There's only so long you can be faithful. I thought you'd have cheated by now and come in, do you know what I mean? But you didn't. You stuck to your guns, didn't you? You know, faithful and that. You're not a proper common bird. All common birds cheat. Don't trust any of them. I'm only messing it on. Not all of them. Not all of them. I know you've been working, bless you. Try and keep that off of you though. We don't want to hurt the algorithm. We don't want to be getting workers on here. Get a job, Tavo. Get a job. Get a real job like us in the rat race. You could be on the motorway now, Tomo, just like the good old days. Driving on the M1, sitting in traffic, and doing it again on Friday to pick all your kids up from around Yorkshire and the Midlands. Anyway, moving on. Facts are facts. She don't rule, mate. She doesn't sleep. We're up all night chatting. You know what I mean? So calm down and watch. She'll block you. She'll watch. She sees everything. You know what I mean? Did it working? I don't know. Oh, I added someone yesterday, Laura. I thought it was your... In fact, why has your name gone back? You changed your name. Oh. You changed your name. So I added someone who, like, I thought was your friend because they're on my subscriber list. Who's the new boyfriend, Laura? Why has your name gone back to how it was? Why has your name gone back? What you done? Or what have you gone back to do? What you used to do, what you said you'd never do, again. Do, do, da. Do, 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 do. Tell him about us, it's time. I've never even seen Shallow Al on here before. Never even seen that channel. Make sure you drop a like. Send me a friggin', what's it called? Send a like, comment. And check out the YouTube shorts. I started doing the smelly touch ones. I got bored of them already. But I'll finish it this week. Let him have a laugh. You have seen me, you plum. Yeah, but then it changes the names all the time. Do you know what I mean? And every time someone's a J, I think it's Nancy. I had a conversation with someone over there thinking it was Nancy for ages, and it wasn't even Nancy. tell you. Make sure you like the screen, otherwise I'm not even talking. No, do you know what? Unless you like the screen, I'm not liking. I want to see 2 more likes. And if not, I'll just do long form videos now and you won't be able to take piss out of breath. You won't be able to jerk off either, JT, anymore. Live. There's one. I want 1 more like, otherwise I'm not saying a word. I will read and not talk. No, you can't say that. You can't say that, JT. You can't say that. That's unacceptable. We don't have that type of talk on here, especially about my partner. Pack it in. Pack it in. Don't be turning like gamer. Next minute you'll be sucking McFlurries and getting jizz on you outside McDonald's for extra Uber delivery frigging jobs. Do you know what I mean? Pack it in. It says good. What's going on now? Well, read it. Read it. You can't be saying things like that, JT, at this time in the morning. To be fair, that's too far. That is too far. You know about the McFlurry or the jizz from the Uber McDonald's manager early in the morning for Uber? I don't think the jizz on the face, because that's how the best Uber drivers get all the money. They get that spicy mayo flicked in the face off the manager. Like that. So, yeah. Like, let me tell you something. We've all had friends back in the day. I love all my friends' girlfriends now and wives. Do you know what I mean? They're awesome. But we've all had them back in the day when we see things we didn't really like, but we started to keep his mouth shut, didn't we? Do you know what I mean? It's not fair. If it's good for you, it's good for me. Yeah, with the McFlurries. Do you know what I mean? But I never come on here talking about anyone else's missus. Do you know what I mean, JT? Don't be telling me you're turning like gamer. Maybe you've been spending a bit too much time with him. Licking the salted balls from Rashid's on the Uber delivery run in Newcastle. Is that what you're not in, bro? You're not turning like gamer, are you? You can't be turning like him. It's just evil, bro. Or maybe it's the demon inside you from all the cider, the loopy juice you've been drinking last night, which you shouldn't be drinking. But you did well. You did about 3 weeks off it, I suppose. Why do my facts keep going out? Tell me now. Which gamer and why is he turning like gamer? Because we've got screenshots of what gamer was saying to me about a certain person who went missing at the beginning of the year, who's basically my daughter, and then he started trying to say that she'd been getting done in by the others who've been coming over from other countries, doing what they do to young women and things like that. That's exactly what he was saying. I've got screenshots to prove it, and plus JT seen it as well, unless they were too busy looking at the other comments when they was invading his channel, just like they invaded the English channel. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. There's nice ones and bad ones in all religions. You know what I mean? There's one down the road. He's one of them. He's nice. He's not running around going, yeah, I'm taking over. He's not. He's just selling me eggs at £4. He's invaded that way, hasn't he? Sorry. It says held for review. That's what happens, innit? It is what it is. Frankie, it's holding your messages for review. The only thing you said wrong on the message you just said, bro, was the name White. Do you see what I mean? Held for review after saying the word white. What's that about? What is that about? Who owns YouTube? I don't think it's Kardashians. Yeah, we'll show it, look. I'll show it if it'll let me. It's not letting me. It says another moderator just handled it, so I don't know what it's doing. That's literally what it says. It says report him. If he's white, internet police will turn up immediately. She's in bed. Oh, listen. JT, do you know how you just said that anyway, which is unacceptable but kind of truth? I did an opposite video to that. No, actually, I've done the exact one. It's as if you're stood in my kitchen reading what I've written here. It says, da-da-da-da-da, acting funny, manly, a bit bossy for the camera, but when the cameras go off, Chrissy says, Tomo, you've had your fun now. It's back to reality. I am the boss. Starts whipping me, whip while I've got wig on. And then it says, back to the cupboard, Tomo. Tomo asks, when can I come out again? Chrissy says, oh, it's all on back now. I can't go and see where we're at. You're Tomo, a little live streamer, content creator, and a bit fickle. You're allowed out at 8 p.m, dickhead. Slams door. And then Tomo counts the corners in the cupboards, 369. I don't know where this is going. I'm lost. That's just so weird though. We're connected, JT. Stay connected. Don't go to the gaming world talking to children online. Like Gamer does, a 30-year-old man working for friggin'. No wonder he sells so many blooming McFlurries with some little sprinkles on top. You know what I mean? So yeah, all you spanners, report me. He's still drunk, he's on cider. How do you stay in shape when you talk to a camera early hours of the morning whilst chain smoking? Check this out, bro. Because you're late to the stream. I've already done 20 on this shoulder, which does that. 20 on this shoulder, which does that. You can also go like that, which does your triceps. You also go like that, which is pectoral, 20 of them. And then also do some arms. And then you go for a little walk at the Peak District, lift some very, very heavy boulders. They're not as heavy as the ones in Spain, but they're alright. And then I go to the gym. I've got to get my bones healthy, did I mention, bro? Tell him, Laura. I'm a celiac. I don't just chain smoke. I eat as many roast potatoes as I want. I eat the crackling off the freaking pork. Do you know what I mean? Look what I did last night. I nailed off at pork. In my sleep. I'm a meat eater. You know what I mean? And then, you want to wait till you see my abs at the end of next week, you know. I'm doing nap training next week, full week. And I'm having pork every day. I'm just like freaking God. I swear down. If there is ever anyone who could be a Greek god, it's me. I only say that to piss people off and don't like it, but it is what it is. You get me? Right. Do you do any drugs? No. You don't need drugs. If I were to do drugs, I'd probably be putting a bit of weight on. That's what you do when you're on that type of stuff. You ever come down for 2 to 3 days, eating bad food and fizzy pops, getting fat in bed, feeling sorry for yourself, like, oh, I've done it again, oh, I'm an idiot, all that crap. I'm probably putting weight on, and it's I'm more hyper and busy without drugs, no cannabis or anything like that, no alcohol as you can tell, and yeah, no stimulants, there's no need for it. So if I were to have pot, I would literally get into a zone, possibly the music, but then I get lazy and just think, oh, I'm going to watch films. And then you probably won't see me for 6 months. I'll probably just lay down on the sofa, won't I, Laura? Like that, hoping. It's like one of them. Pizza delivery man will come round after you've ordered a pizza. I won't, personally, because I can't have it anymore. And everyone looks at each other like that. Who's at the door? I'm not answering it. So I'd have to get up and answer it with heart beating like that. Who is it? Don't need this. I'm 3 G's in. You know what I mean? The Indians are banging on the door going ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Next minute, you open the door and it's your takeaway and you go, yes, man. Thank you for the curry and the pizza. Next minute, you back when then there's another knock at the door. Then you're like, oh shit, who's that? And then it's an Uber driver dropping you a McFlurry, some Rizla. And 20 fags. Oh God. But yeah, literally, you just do a bit of this to warm up, it's fine. And then you're ready for the day. Plus, when you do get over the age of 40, you've got to loosen up before you go to gym. There's no point of going to gym when your bones are frigging like, oh, just go back to bed or do this or don't do that. You just got to get a bit, just move a bit. And it loosens you up, ready for it. So it's fine. So there's not even no weight here. I think, is that as ever? I don't know. But it loosens you up. And to be fair, it's what all athletes do anyway. They loosen up with something, not necessarily this. And it's easy. Look, you can just sit there like that. You can do out. And it keeps you busy. Or you can sit there like JT, having a cider at this in the morning, calling the world to rights about stuff you don't know. Tomo, you're two-faced. Warm up. Look, bro, JT, shut up. Don't start on me like you do game on. Right? He was talking about my daughter. I've got the messages on here. Him talking about gang people from the other countries doing things to my daughter. So don't tell me I'm two-faced on here. This is my channel. If they don't like it, take the freaking face off. I don't need the on here, bro. Don't be bringing your bullshit like you did with freaking little Tommy. Two-faced. I'm turning people against me like that little gamer does. Freaking idiot. Get this sent off. You know what I mean? Good. Adios, JT. Go and suck frigging gamer off. Have your frigging sausage, bacon and egg. A little idiot. Freaking daft. Coming on here drunk, thinking I'm your frigging... You're my master or something. The only master that I are is freaking getting bent off a gamer for freaking little kiddie subscribers. So shut it. Idiot. You showed your true colours when you were sucking up his ass. Idiot. Me two-faced. My channel, I talk shit, you give verbal to me, you get it back. You're the two-faced one. Now go and suck him off around back of friggin' McDonald's. Idiot. I only have a few best friends in this world, bro, and it ain't you. Do you know what I mean? What's that got to say? I'll be two-faced. You're calling me two-faced. Don't be shouting verbal at me, JT. Do you know what I mean? Keep your verbal. You want to go and argue with someone, go and argue with freaking Gamer with deleting everyone off your channel and then making loads of fake channels and then coming back asking you for forgiveness. And you're sat in the kitchen like, oh, thank you, Gamer. Thank you, Gamer. Thank you for coming back. You know what I mean? So do you hear that? You're a grown man. Who needs to suck up to a 30-year-old frigging idiot who talks about kids in that manner? Do you know what I mean? It's a guarantee. He might say it online, but he won't say it anywhere else. Idiot. Anyway, if you move, you got me. Whoops, I moved. You're that fit, you don't remember what you say. Right, we had a conversation. I said, you're probably not going to be up in the morning because you got drunk last night. And then when you came on this morning, Mr. Ficko, who's calling me a Ficko, and then this morning I turned around to her and I said, oh, he is here, JT is here, how have you done that? You've either been up all night drinking or you have got up early. So why is that two-faced? You're not. I'm not even getting into it. You've had your 2 minutes of frigging whatever and that's it. Anyway, take my spammer, I don't want it. Adios amigo. And stop using adios amigo unless you're going to go to Spain and meet the amigos. That's my word, adios amigo. So adios amigo. Enjoy talking to your little spanner and your little kid gamer. Do you know what I mean? Idiot. Freaking daft. And you came on here talking about our last. I don't talk about your son. or your missus or anything, do I? So why don't you just go and suck him off and go and jerk each other off with friggin' idiot. Get out of my life. Don't even bother coming back unless you got an apology and £10 on the cash app. Mwah. Up yours. Get out to gamer and all you friggin' knobhead. You lot of fake. You think that friggin' sucking up and coming on your YouTube channel and making friends and enacting things, you think you're like people's master and shit? Do you know what I mean? Remember saying that on a friggin' building site, you freaking idiot? Idiot. What do you mean? Thinks he can come out here, slag our ass off, be friends with someone who's frigging talking about bad things happening to a child from people from other lands. You freaking knobhead. That as bad as him. Oh, you freaking pillock. And then, because he's that drunk, thinks we ain't even talked about him getting up this morning, which is the first thing I said when he came on, but you're that thick, after calling me thick, idiot. Yeah? Take your friggin' spanner around, shove it up your friggin' jackser. You know what I mean? We've known each other a while on the internet world, and now he's gone to go and jerk off with kids and friggin' reluctant gamer on a gaming channel. So that's what he does. And now we're fuming because it's his life. Whereas everyone else just goes to the gym and goes to work and gets on with it. You don't. He sits there waiting for Gamer to friggin' compliment him. He's a friggin' idiot. Thinks he's gonna get rich off YouTube. It's just a bit of fun. Do you know what I mean? And he don't know what he's doing. He has no plan apart from to talk to Gamer so he can jog on. No, and he verbally attacks my missus so he can shut up. Because he's slagging my missus off. That's what they're doing. Because they know the way to antagonise, mate, is just talk about your children or talk about your partner. Do you know what I mean? And then call your names and two-faced and bully and blah, blah, blah. I know, you're sound. So, he's gone. He'll be back later tonight after he's had some beers. And he'll be like, I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to get you. I'm going to come with Gamer and his 520 diesel. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, I am calm down. I'm getting ready for the gym. Sorry. Do you know what I mean? I will send you personally the frigging messages when I get off here, Laura, and then delete them because you don't really want that type of stuff on your phone. But I'll show you the messages what he was saying. If he wants to be friends with that guy, let him. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that bloody robot out of that frigging, what's it called? Toy Story. So yeah, do you know what I mean? I know. That's ending season 1. What shall I name this? I've got to name the stream something now. So I'm open to offers. Don't sweat it. You are right, thank you. But I was keeping calm. I was explaining that it was unacceptable to talk about my partner and this, that, other, and the fickle. And I just thought, you know what, jog on. I don't need a freaking subscriber like that. Freaking being weird, talking to kids on gaming channels. I mean, do you know what I mean? But anyway, swiftly moving on, I'm going to do these. And I will do. I don't know if you're going to stay on the channel after that, Mr. Shallow. I hope you do. So I'm sorry. But later, I probably will do a rock video. 10 minutes. He will not be seen again. And if you do come back to look at me, JT, no matter how much training you will do, This can work two ways. This is reverse psychology, like an officer would tell his students to make the best of them, to make them good at what they do. But I'm going to give it to you in both ways. Take it how you want. No matter what you do, bro, in life, physically with your body and your mind, you might have called me a fickle, but I'm a lot cleverer than you. And second, you'll never have pectorals to die for like me. You'll never have curly hair like me. You'll never have a six-pack like me. You will never have anything that I've got, and you will not take it away with a little gaming gay boy. Anyway, sorry. Oh. Oh. That shoulder is getting a bit better. Oh. I'm gonna do my rocks in a minute anyway. And oh god, you're doing the night shift. Blimey, you'll be asleep. Look at him doing night shift and sneaking off in warehouse. Oh. I can feel it, dear. But that's not where the bone is. That's where the thing is. I already knew it would come in. One of his little channels there yesterday, one of the other trolleys are on, what basically one of gamers, little frigging idiots. They make fake things, and this what they do, they try and scare you first. They go, look, his muscles, on about other people. And they would look at size of his hands, he could manhandle anyone on about JT. I thought, oh, I'll give it 24 hours before one of them start causing shit. They try and plant a seed as if it's treasure, and it doesn't. If you've got bigger hands, I'm not saying it, but do you know what I mean? Freaking daft. It's like clockwork. It's clockwork with them. There's always something, because they bring that bad juju, that bad demon in, and now it's like literally in 10 minutes I'll have forgot all about this conversation, because I'm just talking about it now because we are doing this. But I'll be putting my running gear on, going running over there, listening to some Billy Idol and some Scooter. You know what I'm on about, Scooter. Scooter, do you know what I mean? Some running music. And I'll forget all about it. He won't. He'll be on it later all day. Gay boy gamer. This is just a 10-minute little warm up, that's for me. Even to it. Oh, I have to do some squats. One of our other guys, Runner Boy, and this other guy, Vinny, he's awesome as well, proper warrior. It's like they do loads of them. They don't realise though, I'm a lot older than them. I've got about 15 years on them too. Do you know what I mean? So it's blooming hard for me to keep up. I've got a little squat thing in there, which is awesome. But they're doing it with like 200 kg. I don't want to go up to 200 kg. I don't think my body can handle it, to be fair. So it is what it is. Let's keep busy, bro. Just keep busy. In fact, Dave annoyed me that much. I'm literally going to start. I weren't going to start my ab training till Monday. But I'm going to start my ab training tonight. I'm going to turn into a warrior. 2 weeks. You watch this space. I'm going to walk to that gym. That basically, I might as well write my name on that ab machine now. Because that ab machine is mine for the next 3 weeks. I don't get down and do sit-ups. I do not do crunches. Not at all. I'm telling you. Watch. Live stream, I don't know. YouTube made me do this. I was enjoying the little YouTube shorts and just uploading videos, and I was traveling, the long form videos. I got one at the beginning, I started in Tenerife, but I didn't put, this was last year, in December I think it was, but I didn't turn the camera on its side like that. I didn't know it was my first video. So it's basically coming on to adventure, do the silly little YouTube shorts, but then I found out about live streams and just started doing this because YouTube wants you to for some reason. So it is what it is. And you do get seen, and it's alright. You meet some friends and you meet some idiots. So it's cool. Some two-faced idiots like JT. So that's it. But basically what you've got to do to make this work, you've got to adhere to YouTube rules. It'll send you to seminars. It'll send you to other creators like yourself and want you to hang about in groups and things and make friends, like each other, subscribe, etc. I don't really like doing that. When my phone goes off, I would just like do my thing. I know it's not about what I like doing, etc. But I didn't even know what live streams were, I'll be honest with you. So yeah. But ain't you got people in the wheel? She's in sleeping there. I've already been a dad, a husbandy type thing. I've got 4 kids. And yeah, they're older. My oldest kid's 22. I'm 44, me, bro. My oldest kid's probably at work like you and I. That's what they do. There's no point of me wiping their ass. I used to get some shit on here. They'd be like, you don't get to see your kids. You should pick your kids up. What? Phone his boss at work and tell his boss that he's got my son. And can I have him? It's just people crackers. So it is what it is. So yeah. I ain't a creator. I just doss on the live when it pops up. Come in, make some friends, you'll be cool. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, when you get to the age of 45, if you haven't got a missus, the only thing you need in the real world is your gym buddies. I'll be honest with you. 2025, bro. That's where you'll get friends. But some of them don't realise that. Gamer or JT don't. So they just sit in house. Gamer plays on his phone, and JT just watches him playing on his phone. Blooming weird. So I'll leave him to it though. So this is your triceps. So it's awesome. And to be fair, do you know what I mean? It's like you said with a hashish and that. If you go and see your mates now, it's not like it were when you were 11 years old to 21 or 20-year-old. You've got families and missuses and kids there. You've got to be respectable and responsible. You can't just pull out a bag of that and a bag of that and 20 cans of that. It's not good, so it's not the same seeing your friends anyway. I love my friends to pieces. There. If you watch this part, just stick it on in bed. But I can't bear to see them all the time. I like popping up once every so often, go, yeah, hello, cuddle, do. I'm off. If you watch my stream back, you realise I just prefer being by myself, to be fair. Or with Poco, just going like frigging Peter Street and going to Spain and stuff. That's it. There's not really one for sitting in pub constantly. Don't get me wrong, I do like going to Wetherspoons every so often. It is a nice little atmosphere for us common folk, but there's only so many times you can walk around that building and I think my time's done with that as well. So it was nice while it lasted. But like I said, I'm 45 now. And it's like, no. It's like, it's a sad event, right? I know someone. He's alright. He's really a nice character for whatever it is he does in his world. But he's literally, I've even got young 19, 20 years olds asking me, and they're coming up, they're like, that guy's at the pub every day. Have you seen him? I'm like, and that one. I'm like, yeah, he's still there. They're like, what, you were there when you were a kid? I'm like, I think you were born there. There's some people who spend their entire life in that pub until they pop the clogs and you don't see him again, and then there's a new one. I'm not being that guy. Do you know what I mean? This isn't EastEnders or Emmerdale. This is Tomerdale Farm. You get me? Oh, yes. So yeah, this is what it is. I mean, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a good guy and I don't take the sniffle. Well, the last time I went out and I meet people and stuff like that, things fall into your nostrils. As soon as you walk into the toilet, things are thrown into it. You gotta stay away from that shit, do you know what I mean? So, you won't see me there again. You know what I'm on about. The Christmas dust. It's still hurting, you know this. Look, you know what I'm on about, don't you? Oh, 1 minute. Oh, it's not even an heavy weight. But I injured it with a heavy weight. I know, I had a few trolls trying to destroy my game or one of them. So obviously I didn't get to meet Cheryl Tweedy and do X Factor with her. Plus I don't know how to sing. That's the thing. I do not know how to sing. Plus I came on to freaking try and get rid of my celiac. Follow my journey on the celiac thing. It's reversible and it's not hereditary. It's literally, well, I don't think it's from a head injury years ago. I used to be more hyper than this. Can you believe that? I like trees. Some people do. I've got a mate now. He's literally in his car, probably on the way to work, smoking one of them. Same as he does every blooming frigging all time, saving up for a 9 bar at Christmas so he can smoke a 9 ounce over Christmas period. That's what he does, man. And he's got the same Eminem CD from 1998. That's the only CD he listened to. Now that is dedication. But you imagine listening to them songs every day in your car for the last 27 years. Well, not 27 years, since he got a car when he was about 20 odd. So about 24, 25 years. And he's still listening to the same Eminem CD. Now, Eminem did a song, and he was like, and one of the verses were in it, you're still listening to, I think it's 2024. My mate was frigging up, he had that on repeat for the last 5 years before that. I don't know where the accent came from. Anyway, oh yeah, say hello to Craig. Yeah, Craig's alright. I'm not all the time. End of a workout, working out. So yeah, that's what I do. It's like people think that like Poco rules me. She doesn't. I have to clean my stuff. I can't sit here when that pot needs doing or that needs doing. You just get it done. And look, it takes 2 seconds. This one has been out all night, so I used it again. But look, that's not ruling no one. That's whoever sees it, puts it away. It is what it is. So yes, oh, do you want me to tell him, Mr. Shallow, or do you want to tell him what's just happened? We won't be seeing GT ever again, or maybe for a while, or maybe forever. Do you know what I mean? He'll be sucking gamer off for subscribers. Oh, send more kids to my channel. Idiot. So, he was slagging Poco off, and I politely told him it's unacceptable. And then he called me two-faced because I said he wouldn't be up in the morning, but he is. So he was right, and I'm like, yeah. And I said, you're here already. So you've either been up all night drinking, or you're here. You know what I mean? He's not two-faced about that. He's like, going on, all right, shut up, JT. Look, I'm not Tommy. Do you know what I mean? He's got his testosterone built, because we were having a go at little Tommy last night. And now he thinks he's going to put the world to rights, slag people's missuses off, and go back with a gamer on a channel who talks about my kid being kidnapped or whatever, or tried to be kidnapped, or whatever they freaking go on about. You know what I mean? With the foreigners. So I just thought, whatever, he can jog on. He's an idiot. And later, he's going to feel darn stupid, because we all know that feeling when you woke up drunk and you phone someone stupid. And then about 4 hours later, you're like, oh, I was a knobhead. And yeah, you're a nubbed. He was a knobhead. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I'm on about. I've unspanned him. He's never having a spanner back. You know what I mean? The only spanner he deserves is a different one from a mechanic. Do you know what I mean? If I owned a mechanic like Phil Mitchell, he'd be getting a frigging spanner right now, I tell you. But that's fictional, isn't it, Craig? Grant Mitchell and Phil Mitchell aren't real. So it is what it is. I'm going to get more of these little trolls this morning at some point, because he's put the bad vibe on, so it's up to me to get to the gym. Joe, when I get to the gym, I'm going to do a live stream. Oh, it's packed, so many students. That's good vibes though. And then the little trolleys won't, well, they will, they'll be like, you need to lift heavier. I sod that, as light as I can. Anyway, oh, not good. Well, you've seen the messages anyway, I sent them you. And Laurie wants a little gander at them, so I'll send them her. But I told her, she didn't know what we're going off, so I told her I'll show her and she'll know exactly what I'm on about. So, it's, that's where you find the warriors, buddy. You find the warriors, that's where I met Runner Boy, I think Vinny off there, Rocky. I've met loads of friends on here who like, or whatever. I do meet some people, and when they realise I'm resting, they like disappear from the channel as if I fell off, and I'm like, I ain't even started. Never mind, fell off. I'm not even halfway through. I'm not even a quarter of the way journey of getting better off this disease thing. So it's I haven't even started. And it's like people disappear, like, oh, you didn't go to the gym this week, or you got a bit fat. I know my body, and I know I can get abs within a week, which are really, really good. And I will prove that to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was wrong, bro. K, especially in gym. Yeah, Listen, do you know the good thing about our gym though? There's no one in soon. Do you know when it gets to Christmas, all students go home? There's like 4 people in the gym at any one time. It's silent, buddy. It is proper silence. So I'll show you what I do on the ad machine. I'll show you what John showed me on the squats, because I don't really want to do the squats by myself. So if John wants to be on camera, you can see him, but I doubt he'll want to be. But I need him to make sure that my spine don't break. So I like to do moderate weights. The people that disappear should stay in the shadows. They should. Do you know what I mean? But I don't disappear like totally. Do you know what I mean? I still try and leave a post every so often. Yes, May, how are you? Say hello to Craig, be nice. Anonymous said, Kay, adios. I don't, blimey, that was crazy. They were just in and out like that. Kay, I bet that's the bots in it from YouTube. I bet it is. Yeah, but if there's no young totty there, I won't watch. My views are conflicted. You can't, bro. So it is. I'm not a sleaze and I'm not a predator. So although I am God's gift, look. You know what I mean? You know I get the views when I walk through any gym, bro. Right? So I don't record the women, obviously, and I don't even chat to them. I just put my earphones in. I listen to some Eminem, some Paul Cambena, some Billy Idol. There's loads of music I listen to, and it's awesome. You get your workout done. I never give women in the gym time of day, ever. So when they come near you and they start flirting and they're like that, and then they do it 3 days on chart, just fuck off. I'm there to train. You're there to train. This is what happens. You train hard, you break up, you train hard, you become the warrior. Do you know what I mean? And then because you become the warrior, you get loads of birds and you get the bird. So then you go to the gym to keep in shape, so you keep your bird. You don't need another bird. There's never no time in the gym to actually go on the pole. Plus, they want you to sign a waiver in our gym to record. I don't know what that's about. A waiver. Is it a waiver? I don't know. It's wrong, but if you did film it, I'd watch. Film them, I'd watch. Mate, I would do over there. Listen, my daughter's older than them lot. I get it. Because they're above age, they're like 21-year-old most sure. But it's like, nah. I couldn't see me getting with one of them, I don't think. No. I seen one, it looked like it was she was blooming kindergarten. I said to one of the guys, I went, is she allowed in this gym? He went, she's 22 or something. I went, you what? She's about frigging, look too young for the gym, or maybe it's just me getting old. But it was the youngest person I'd seen in a while. And then there were some kids, they looked younger than the in-betweeners, bro. I'm not even lying. They were just so frigging young. I was like, oh my God, they're getting younger every year. I'm getting older. So it's not good, but that's why I like the morning crew. Because the morning crew are literally, there's this woman, she's alright, and then there's this other woman, she's alright, and then there's another guy, you'd like him, Craig. He's a bit bigger than you, but you'd like him. They sit on the squat, but I ain't seen them for ages because I've been ever. I went travelling Spain and stuff. But they do the squats, they're good at that. There's 3 of them, and they train together. Do you know what I mean? But I just walk in because I know the ab machine's free and all the other stuff, so I blast everything. And then you got John, he just rolls in at 10 o'clock after wrestling with his dog. My gym full of old people in the morning. No, you're supposed to get there in the morning, like 5, 6 a.m. Ours don't open until like 6 a.m, you know. You're at a community gym? I thought you were at a proper gym. Six a.m. That's good, bro. Listen, if we do get to pop and see you, I'm dying to come and see you with Poco, but it's just freaking getting round to it. We've done everything we need to do, and then there's always something else. I'd show you how to train properly, but you'll probably start crying. You will cry, because I will make you friggin' do loads. Yeah, we'll have to. Don't want to come till Christmas, don't want to spoil it. I don't want your dad to be lonely at Christmas after I've nailed your mum behind Christmas tree. Yeah. Sorry, I had to get it in. Oh God. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry, dude. You never know what's gonna come out of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's him gone. That's enough Tom off at morning. Mark's late his lesson. Right, what's he said? What's it like being the son of da 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 da? I don't even know who that is, but you know what I mean? Obviously, it's got to be Greek. With a name called Pierre. Or maybe it's just some frigging crazed killer from Mexico or something. Welcome to the channel. Check out my YouTube shorts. Make some friends on here. Be nice or we'll get rid of you. Like we got rid of JT. Like and subscribe. Hope we get a Bentley. The English chef. I am a cook. Look, here's some of my pork I made earlier. But if you don't like pork, just imagine it's beef. Made it last night, but I had a munchie fest about 2-3 a.m. so it's kind of all gone. It is what it is. 1 minute I've got to catch up. Gordon Ramsay mentor. I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I can't eat Gordon Ramsay's food because it's too small. Have you seen portions he does? They're proper frigging small, bro. And you gotta pay about 300 quid for it. I'll be honest with you, that's the only reason I don't go to his restaurants. Not because I can't afford it. Not because I can't frigging sit next to Alan Sugar and everything. So if I wanted to, I could. Honest. I just walk in past security. Anyway, 1 minute. I've got to read this message. When I went to the gym over there, I saw a bird with a wholesome booty. I don't usually dabby in that type of bread, but I can't lie, it's time. I would have done it. Swiveled. That was actually worded different, but I couldn't frigging word it how you worded it. I don't know if that was allowed, but we get your gist. And I'm telling you, I love all races, me. Every single race, every single one of them. Apart from, like, it's just about the people when they're, like, doing the bad things. That's it. But because it's one of the others what do the bad things, people call you a racist for it. And it's like, no, it's not racist. This is not a racist thing. It's a human thing. If you're mentally deranged and doing things to people like that, that's what it's about. It's not a racial thing. It just happens to be that you're one of them. Do you know what I mean? It's like everyone knew when you're playing on Park, there was always a pedo Paul, 45-year-old, glasses, looked a bit like Rabsy Nesbitt but skinnier. You know what I mean? When he's walking through with his dog, do you want to come and hang out on my porch tonight? No, Paul, we don't. Do you know what I mean? That type of shit. You all knew who they were then. Now they're just walking around covering their faces and trying to put people in cars and shit. It's wrong. Anyway, let's move on. We know what we're on about. Right, off to our brekkie. Why are you having breakfast if you've just been in the gym? You should be having a coffee, and that's it. Hello, Shady. It's all pink on the inside. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. I didn't even drink my cup of tea. So you get my drift anyway, don't you? I'm gonna have to boil this. Then I'm gonna roll the fag. Listen, I'll do Mr. Shallow. Sorry, that's boiling now. 1 minute. What I'm gonna do, I'll show you what I do. I'll do it 10 minutes. I'll dedicate it to you. Because like I said, I only come on to do adventuring and things like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking to you, so I've seen you apologise. I need 24 hours to calm down from you. That's even if you want to be here. You know what I mean? And then you can apologise to Poco for stuff she don't even know. In fact, I'm not even telling her. You know what I mean? But what we're saying, Mr. Shallow, I will literally do a 10-minute video in a bit, and I'll show you the type of rocks you can do just to keep a bit fit. Because I am doing the ab training. It's got to be done. It's not that. When I looked in the mirror over there, it weren't as good as it should be. So it's like, especially when I've got a reputation to keep and people to impress. And even if that fails, I can't say it on here. I've said too much of it. But let's just say there's enough for someone to go on. So, share, of course. Anyway, I'm rolling a fag. If anyone would like to make friends with JT, be friends with JT, but try not to talk to him when he's under the influence of alcohol or hungover on the alcohol. So, yeah. It is what it is. And don't say adios amigos as well. You hurt my feelings saying that, because I'm the one who says adios amigos. Not you. Not you. You have to say, I can't remember what the word is. I can't remember what it is. You know what I mean? No good with foreign languages apart from adios amigos. Anyone new to the channel, like, share and subscribe. Check out YouTube shows. I'm wearing a wig, but I'm not really a party boy. So, unless you look like one of them from Brazil. Oh no. No. Yeah, whatever. I dug the hole. I'll sit in it. Anyway, I'll have to wait pork up in a minute. It's 8:40 a.m. That's down. It's going to be a good day to buy. That's cool. Let's see. I have £15 to spend. And I'm not afraid to spend it. Where's he gone, Mr. Shallow? Where are that? It's going to take you a long time to come back from that one, JT, if you're still there. But you can think about it. I know what's happened with him. He's getting done off his boss. Because he's just about to clock off. So he's disappeared. Alright, let's hope you liked and subbed to the channel already. Because, well, I know he has, I know. Just see the movie there. Right, I'm going. There's only one other person on. Craig gone for his breakfast. You're really not talking. These two came in to talk about frigging Gordon Ramsay and Pink in the Middle. Mr. Shallow has gone, and so is he. So I'm gonna slowly. Do you know what I mean? I ain't got no sleep for it. So I'm gonna get, I don't know if I'm gonna get the gym done or the rocks, but either way, I'm putting my earphones on. And I'm gonna get this out of where, get it done, and I can show Shallow how you do it. Then I'm gonna go and spend half an hour on an ab machine. Because I can. Because that's just what you get from having genetics like this. So anyway, I'm off. I hope you feel bad about what you were saying. And listen, if you want to be friends with Gamer, be my guest. But there's no point of being here after what he said. Do you know what I mean? So, adios. Ciao, ciao. Think about what you did. Mwah. I'm not going to let you reply because you're a party boy. What? You're, what? JT, you're a party boy? You're a party boy? Ah, oh, it's, stream's over. Bye.